Hi everybody, this is Cheryl and this is my Ypifany channel. So like and subscribe if you like the information you hear here about learning development and evaluation, and please share if you think this information can help someone. So today I want to talk about access and control as it relates to putting together a program, a curriculum, or whatever, and the outcomes that you're looking for the participant or the learner. I am today the one of the projects that I'm working on this evening is to create a logic model for the homeless population here. I'm helping the director of our homeless center here in Prince William County to come up with measures and metrics for the various programs. So we're starting with a logic model. And one of the things that I'm pulling from another course that I'm using for entrepreneurs is the idea of social capital, economic capital, and cultural capital. Okay. So with capital being all of those things that enable social mobility. So as far as economic capital, so economic capital we know is basically money or anything that has exchange value. Okay, that's when you have economic capital and you can make purchases or whatever to enable your social mobility. Now the two that I really want to concentrate on for this work I'm doing for the homeless population in Prince William County, it's economic, yes, but it's also social capital, where social capital is the relationships, the connections, the associations, the memberships, the groups that you're a part of that enable social mobility, right? Looking at who are you hanging around with? You know, what school did you go to? You know, what kind of meetups are you a part of? What kind of relationships and connections do you have that can be collaborators in helping you with your social mobility? Okay, so that's social capital. The next one that I have on that I'm going to include in the entrepreneurship as well as approach for talk about for this project is cultural capital. And cultural capital isn't something that we really talk about a lot. I know we don't talk about it in organizations, right? And maybe we should, but cultural capital is non-economic things that enable social mobility, right? Those are things like the skills you have, right? So when people come to our training course and learning events and all that, many are looking to build, they may not say this consciously, but they're looking to build cultural capital, right? Because that's about the skills you have, what kind of degree you have, what kind of knowledge you have, your talents. It's also things like the way you speak. Do you have an accent? People with an accent, a certain kind of accent, won't get as far in society, with that accent. If you think about, I know, a lot of what's the movie with the girl who was poor? Oh my goodness, what is that? She was poor, and then this guy took her in and made her all pretty and taught her how to speak and all that stuff. My Fair Lady, that's what it is, based off of Pygmalion. Okay, think of My Fair Lady, the musical, right? She's talking with a, what do they call that, Cockney accent, and then he teaches her how to speak. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plains and all that, right? So she learns how to, and she's all fancy and she has new clothes and all that. She built her cultural capital is what she did, right? And cultural capital also, just like economic and social, enables social mobility, as well as other things, but we're just talking about social mobility here, okay? Now, for the entrepreneur course, some of the evaluation criteria are access, right? What kind of access will you now have because of this, What kind of access will you now have, you know, as not as a direct result, but what kind of, how will this learning or this training or this whatever contribute to your cultural capital, right? How is it going to do that? What kind of ways can we see that as evidence? Also, with the groups that you hang out with, you know, if you get a mentor or something, right? Could that mentor help impact or increase your social capital, you know, and help enable your social mobility in some kind of way? You know, so we can go a little further when we're evaluating and asking questions and looking for evidence of impact and effectiveness and, you know, all that by looking specifically at things like economic, social, and cultural capital. Okay. So, and I'm going to make like a really short, I'll probably do like an explainer video or something like that, because I definitely want to use this in on the entrepreneurship curriculum because it's super relevant. And also, you know, for the thing that I'm doing with the homeless population here in Prince William County, which is going to be a lot of fun. Because as I mentioned before, I'm really, really interested in getting involved in my community. I tried to before, but that one didn't work too well. But I think this will be a good fit. You know, I really do. I think this will be a good fit with the stuff that I like to do. All right, that's all I have. Economic, social, cultural capital. Look into those things. See how you can design your learning to, you know, to impact in those various ways. Okay, that's it for me for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.